Hello, mamas, and welcome to today as we close the week and the challenge out. I hope that you value the amount that you have shown up for yourself, have seen bodily changes or mental health changes or just motivation changes to keep showing up every single day, even when you don't want to, and then feeling really empowered and strong when you do show up. So anyways, with that, today is not super intensive. We are focusing on shoulder health, wrist health, general upper body. So there will be some strength aspects, but today isn't about going super fast. It's about going super slow. So let's start off slow and just roll the wrists for me. Rolling the wrists outwards, stretching through the forearm, and then rolling the wrists inwards. Good. And then from there, taking it out to the side. And then nice big shoulder circles forwards. And then shoulder circles backwards. And as I film this in Hong Kong, it is the rainiest week we have had ever. Taking it over the other way. And, you know, when the weather is gray or it's cold or, there's so many excuses for us to not do anything. And then taking back the other way. So that, yeah. And we learned that when we're consistent, no matter what, we just show up, rain or shine, because you best believe I do not want to be filming this out here while it rains. Interlock the fingers, rounding through the spine, tuck the tuck the chin to the chest, round through the upper back, keep those fingers interlocked, but now press the palms forwards, sitting all the way up, not arching through the spine, staying nice and stacked, but just bringing the arms back as much as you can. Good. Letting that go, interlock behind you, press the palms. If you can, we lift the wrists as high as we can. One day they are in line with the shoulder joint. And then just rounding forwards, letting those palms separate, but gently allowing the hands to come over the head. Good. And then taking it back up. Beautiful stuff. All right. Big flex of the fingers and squeeze of the fists. Flex and squeeze. Good. And then flicking water off of us. And beautiful stuff. Alrighty. Spread the fingertips. Press the shoulders over the wrists. Just prepping your wrists. 12 o'clock. 1 and 11. And then a little bit of side to side. 3 and 9. Oh no, now we have to listen to me try and figure out the clock. 4 and 8. 5 and 7. Good. And then 6 o'clock. Oh, that one feels nice through the forearms. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to start off lying on our fronts for our swims. So our version of our swims today is going to be head is on the floor. So you can either have your forehead on the floor or you can prop your forehead onto a block, whatever is good for you. We're gonna thumbs up towards the ceiling. You're gonna lift your thumbs as high as you can. Make a nice big circle. Thumbs point to the front of the room, and then they come to the middle of the back. You're going to drop your elbows to the floor, stretch out through the back, round through the chest. Inhale, squeeze your elbows as high as they can now. Undo that circle, and then coming back down. 2 more. Lifting thumbs up towards the ceiling. Nice big round. Middle of the back. Elbows touch the floor. Lift elbows as high as you can. Undo that circle. Good. One last one. Lifting up. Nice big circle. Middle of the back. Elbows to the floor. Elbows as high as they could go. Undo and back down. Beautiful stuff. Coming onto our backs, or onto our bums, sorry. So you have the option, fingers whichever direction you want to have them. So you have the option here for our crab reaches, just to do a tabletop to begin with. So we're thinking about drawing the core in, driving hips up towards the ceiling, knees, hips, shoulders, all hopefully in one straight line, squeezing the bum, and then curling the spine to come down. Or we are doing our crab reaches. So your arm is at a 90-degree. My fingertips are pointing away from my toes. I am lifting with the hips first. So we think hips, look towards the fingers. Think hips, 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 hips. Extend through this top arm and then rotate through the thoracic spine, the top portion of your spine, and then coming down. Swapping sides, other arm. Hips, 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 hips first, and then take it over. Press through that bottom hand, coming down. Hips, 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 hips. And then back down. Off we go. If you haven't already, come with me. Think about nice exhale, drawing in of the core as we come up. Inhale to come down, big exhale. And then coming down. Come up. Good, one more. Lift. Beautiful. Okay, into our windmills. You're going to be in that lunge position. My right leg is in front. My right arm is going to come up. I'm going to shift my body towards the left. My hips go right. Come up to the top, and then I keep my shoulders stable. I'm just going to rotate my shoulders. So my palm faces to the back of the room. Rotate it back so palm faces forwards, and then come back up. Let's give that a go. So right foot is forwards. I'm down, shifting my hips. Gonna rotate it to the back of my hand faces forwards, and then the palm, and then coming back up. So what we don't want to see is that when we come back up, the arm goes this way. All right, keep it stacked here. Good balance. Coming down, shifting the hips. Rotate, and good stuff. Now let's think core, so keep that core really nice and stable. Rotate, back up. Two more. Down, rotate, and back up. Last one, down, rotate, back up. This is nice if you have a dumbbell at home as well. Lunge position, other side, left arm up towards the ceiling, hinge, coming down, rotate, and back up. So this one, I really want you to take it nice and slow so that your core, everything is really nice and stable. Good, let's go for two more. And okay. Last one. Rotate. Good stuff. Okay, into our staggered push-ups. So when we do this, one arm is directly underneath the shoulder, the heel of the hand is in line with the fingertips, and you take it across. You can also place the fingers so they point inwards like this, if that helps with the shoulders and what that feels like. Okay, so you have options. You can either do this full, you can do this on the knees, but you are making sure that your chest touches the ground. You can start up here, go down, come back up on the knees, or you can just go full push-ups. We're going to alternate. So right, then left, right, then left. Are you ready? Off we go. Swap. 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 Trying to keep those hips low in between. Emphasis on the try. Swap. One more either side. Last one. Whee! Woo. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug the other way. All right. Prone swims, lying on your belly. All right. This time, instead of our shoulder circles, we're just going to be doing the lift with our I, Y, and T. Okay. Head is on the floor. Now for this one, you can, if you can, you are going to lift the feet up as well. You don't have to. But we are going to lift the chin and the head off the floor, but you're going to look down at the mat, okay? If that feels too challenging, you can also just keep your face on the mat. That's okay. Ready? Off we go. So we're coming up, lifting up, squeeze the bum, squeeze the core. I, back down, out to a Y, back down, out to your T. Good. Back up. I, back down, Y, back down, T. If you feel back pain, just bring the head down and just work the shoulder. I, Y, and T. But also if you feel back pain, see what happens if you squeeze your bum and engage your pelvic floor muscles. I, Y, T. Two more. I, Y, and T. Good stuff. Last one. I, Y, and T. Good stuff. All right. Back to our crab reaches. Ooh-wee. So now with our crab reach, what we're going to do is you're going to crab reach, you're going to come down, and then we're going to travel. So we're going to be traveling off of the mat and then returning back. So it'll look like this. My left hand is down, my hips come up, my right arm comes up. I just do my normal crab reach. I'm going to come back down to here, and then I'm going to keep my left hand on the floor, turn my body over for a little bear hold, and then we're going to come back. So coming back, lift up, and then the other side. Ready? Swap sides, right arm. Coming up with my left arm, pressing through my right arm, coming back down. Switch it over for our bear holds. Hold for a couple seconds. Good. Coming back. Lift up for your crab again. And then back down. Swapping sides. Left presses, right extends, hips up towards the ceiling. Good. Coming down. Try and keep the bum off the floor for your bear hold. Good. Bringing it back. Lifting up. Coming back. Right side. Extend. Up. Down. There. Back. Try and keep the bum off the floor. Extend. Good. Back. If you can't keep the bum off the floor, left arm. Right extends. Back down. There. Back. Extend. And then right side, swapping. And lifting up. Down. There. Last one. And extend up. Ooh, yeah, it feels nice. And back down. Whee! Okay, windmills. Right leg in front, right arm is up, left hand comes down. Rotate, and then back up. In. Rotate, and then back up. Now, extra challenge. Try not to press through the hand on the floor to come up. So try and only use your core. Two more. Good, last one. Nice, okay. Swapping sides. Off we go. Arm is up. Hinge. Rotate. Back up. Hinge. Rotate. Back up. Whoop. Good balance. Hinge. Rotate. And back up. Hinge. Rotate. And back up. Hinge. Rotate. Back up. Last two. Hinge. Rotate. Good. Final one. Nice. Alrighty. From there, into our staggered push-ups. Last set of these. You've done really well. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Press and swap. Last one. Woo! Boom, baby. All right, well done, mama. I'll see you again tomorrow.